Hey everybody, welcome to Love and Relo, the voice of the relocation industry. I am your host, Ben Cross, and I am joined by my co-host and special guest today, Faye Hoxworth.
Hey guys.
At Old Republic Relocation Services. How you doing, Faye?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Happy to have you guys here.
And we are here representing the HRP. What's the HRP?
Houston
Faye?
Relocation Professionals, and excited to host Ben for the first time.
This is my first HRP event.
Yes, I'm excited. We're all excited.
I'm like really excited.
The city of Houston.
Yes.
He's going to want to keep coming back for more, for those of you that know.
I moved to Texas so I could come to these things more often. And here I am. It only took me 9 months of being in the great state of Texas. But here I am. Why am I here, though? What is going on tomorrow?
So tomorrow we're hosting our Houston Relocation Professionals is hosting our annual Candlelighters golf tournaments, which today we have a few special guests to talk about that. And it's one of our biggest events of the year. So we're excited to see everybody out there and excited to have Ben show us his golf skills.
Zero
our skills. We're holding them to it, folks.
I am arting and golfing. Some weird bend in the space-time continuum. I'm going to be able to do both tomorrow. So I can't wait to do that. Super excited. And it's for charity as well. So that's really cool. And we're going to talk a little bit about the charity. What's the charity we're going to be supporting? So the charity that we're supporting is Candlelighters, and HRP has been supporting this charity for many, many years. And we have Lynn Wheeler with Candlelighters and Opal Goodman with Candlelighters that are going to be on to discuss how important this charity is, how amazing of a foundation it is. Yes, and we're going to meet them momentarily. We also have lots of members of the HRP board and community here with us, including Samantha Hoffer Furniture, Laura Jensen, Better Homes and Gardens,
Gary Green,
Miranda Mayani, Old Republic, and Julie might be popping in. We don't know.
Julie Coleman may be popping in, and then we have
last but not least,
he's upset that we're probably saying him last, but Alan Grantham with Chase is here to talk about the history of this golf event with HRP and Candlelighters.
And Lindsay's here.
Lindsay's in the background.
Oh, wow. Lindsay might even get on here and make a cameo.
Lindsay Altman.
We also got people checking in on the comments. That's what's up. Let us know who you are, where you are, what's going on in the comments. Hit that like button a million times as well. We got people checking in. Look at this. Good team. I like it. This could work. Meredith Morris.
Meredith, another HRP board member. If you guys are coming out tonight to Kirby Ice House, we're excited to see you there. You'll see a bunch of the board members. If not, we'll also see you tomorrow at the Golf and Art event, hopefully.
Nice. And Carlene's checking in.
Hey, Carlene.
Bill's shouting out my stash. You like that, Bill? You like that. All right. Nice. Jana Chesanowska, loving the energy. Glomo in Brazil checking in. What's up? Jack Jampel.
Hey, Jack.
What's up, Jack? We got to get Jack down here.
That would be awesome.
Jack, what do we got to do to get you down here? It's not too late, buddy. Hop on a plane. Brian Smith.
Hey, Brian.
Nice. This is fantastic. I'm excited. I might be golfing with Brian tomorrow.
You will be golfing because we're holding him to that.
Yes.
So we're keeping score on all of his shots.
Now, is this a best ball situation or
scramble?
It's a scramble. So it's like a best ball thing. Okay, cool.
And y'all are going to be buying mulligans too to raise more money for charity.
Can I get, if I buy them today, do I get a discount?
No.
Because I'll buy like a dozen of them today. Erica Burton. What's up, Erica?
Hey, Erica.
This is awesome. If you've got comments or questions, leave them. We will try to get to everybody today. Christina Swank checking in.
Hey, Christina.
Look at this. Yes, it's good to see your face too.
Christina should be here at the golf tournament. You usually come. Sad face that you're not. Sad emoji.
Yeah. Well, let's get to kind of the cause here, and let's talk to our friends at Candlelighters. You want to bring them on?
Yes, please.
So would you
I
introduce them?
will.
Here we go.
Lynn Wheeler with Candlelighters and Candlelighters. Hey guys, how are y'all?
Hi. Good. Thank you so much for having us today. We're honored to be on.
Yeah. Well, Faye, tell us a little bit about how. Actually, is it Alan?
This is going to be Alan Grantham. I'm going to have.
Sorry.
Nope. Hey, we're winging this.
We're winging it. Alan, come on down.
Alan's going to come up and talk about the history.
There you go.
Because my notes don't have that down, so I'm not prepared for that.
Faye's trying to get away. I'm like, no, Faye, don't go there. Alan, come on in, buddy. All right, Faye, we'll talk to Faye later. Hey, Alan, welcome, buddy. It's good to see you here. I'm going to pull you into the frame here. There you go. Alan, you want to tell us a little bit about how HRP got involved with Candlelighters and kind of what y'all done?
Yeah, absolutely. This really started a long time ago, probably I think around 16 years ago with one of our legends at Houston Relocation, Lynn Wheeler, started a toy drive for Candlelighters. And so it really what started with a toy drive that started continuing with our holiday event each year. So we would have a toy drive for their summer surprises program. And then the godfather of Houston relocation, Steve Rogers, decided to throw a golf tournament in 2010. And so that's when the golf tournament started, and it's just blown up from there.
That's
You're gonna
awesome.
get to see it live tomorrow.
That's awesome. Lynn, Opal, can you tell us a little bit from your perspective about HRP and why it's so important, that partnership?
Of course. I'll start, Opal, and then I'll pass it on to you. But I have worked for Candlelighters for 17 years. And like Alan said, HRP has been a part of Candlelighters for almost since I started. And it started out just as a partnership, like he mentioned, with a toy drive. And then it's just grown so much from there. HRP is one of the first organizations that we call whenever we need anything. Of course, they're so connected. So we've had partners with HRP move our office for free and adopt our families, our cancer families. So just to kind of give you a history of what we do, so everyone knows, is we are a charity that helps children with cancer and their families. And we help with meal passes, gas cards, pharmacy cards. We do a big camp for our families. And everything obviously is very difficult right now due to COVID regulations. We aren't able to be in the hospitals. And so we are doing everything by Zoom. Cancer has not stopped. Pediatric cancer hasn't stopped. So we're still there. And HRP has partnered with us since minute one. They called us and said, how can we help you? What can we do? They're amazing. One of the things that makes Candlelighters so unique is that we have parents who are parents of children with cancer. And so when a child's diagnosed with cancer, they come in and say, we have gone through this journey ourselves. We can help you. And Opal is one of those wonderful ladies that has gone through the cancer journey with her own child, and she has seen firsthand how much HRP has helped Candlelighters and partnered with us. Do you want to tag on?
Yeah, Opal, would you go ahead and tell us a little bit about your experience with Candlelighters and also why it's such an important organization?
Absolutely. My son, we have two boys, and our youngest son was diagnosed right after his first birthday in 2016 with myeloid leukemia. So we were devastated, obviously, but one of the first people we met outside of our oncology team was a parent consultant from Candlelighters, and she had come to the room, and I wasn't very nice to her because I was tired of signing papers and meeting people. But she said she didn't want anything from me. She wanted to give me some hope. Her daughter had been through this journey. Her daughter is a survivor, a long-term survivor. There's hope at the end of it all, and it's going to stink going through it, but she was going to stick with me no matter what. And she did. The whole organization has been with us through my son's journey. He was 7 months in the hospital in 2016, and he made it. He made it into remission, and he actually got real close to long-term survivor until last year. Right when COVID shut everything down, we found out he had relapsed. And Lynn was one of the first people that called me and said, it's okay, we got you. We're going to help take care of you, and you're forever our family. And they did. They stuck by me and my family again, and Alex survived again. He had a bone marrow transplant courtesy of his older brother, and he's doing fine. He's in school right now. And I told him, I'm going to be late picking you up, so go find some tutoring because I know you're not doing real good. And it's wonderful because he's back to himself. He's back to being just a regular 13-year-old kid, and it's fantastic. Candlelighters is special to our family because they don't think just about Alex. They think about Cody, they think about my husband, and they think about us. And when we're invited to camp, which is our boys' favorite activity, the whole family gets to go, and we're invited to a Texans game or anything that Candlelighters does. It's always a family affair because they understand that the whole family is going through treatment. I actually joined Candlelighters in 2018, September of 2018, and got to meet HRP for the first time at their Christmas party. And it was fabulous. We had so much fun. My husband was asked to speak as a parent of a cancer child. And the toy drive was going on. And it just, from a parent perspective, it's overwhelming all the love we felt in that group. HRP is very, very special to my family. When we receive help from Candlelighters, I don't feel like it's coming from Candlelighters. It comes from HRP. It comes directly from you guys. We've seen what it's like being in that situation, going through that journey, and now on the backside of it and giving it back, it's even more beautiful. And we're just so excited to have HRP on our side. And to bring it all full circle, one of our very favorite nurses, her name was Sarah Roop. And we got to meet her dad by coincidence at that Christmas party. He's like, I was
Shout
in
out to Don Roop.
Don
Yeah,
Roop.
it's full circle.
Do you know so-and-so? And it was complete full circle. Y'all have a very, very special place in my family.
And also, I just want to mention too that when I told HRP that that Alex had relapsed, they did a personal fundraiser for her family as well. So
You did.
Wow.
now we're all going to start crying.
Yeah.
You know, your story, Opal, is so touching. As a father of two boys myself, I can't even imagine what that's like, and now to be on the other side of it the second time, that's incredible. Lynn, can you tell us a little bit about some of the support that Candlelighters needs, and how people can support Candlelighters?
Of course, absolutely. So right now we're busy into our Adopt a Family program, which is where we partner with companies and pair families, and they go out, shop, and deliver the gifts to them. We use a lot of the gifts that HRP generously donates at their toy drive for this program as well. So if anyone's interested in getting in that program or helping with any of the services that we provide, you can go to our website, which is www.candle.org. Like I mentioned before, I mean, everything's a little bit wacky right now with COVID regulations. We have to be very, very careful with our families. They're immunocompromised, and we're not able to be back in the hospitals, but we have just shifted everything we've done. We do weekly Zoom support group meetings with all of our families. This year, I was a little skeptical, but we had our second virtual camp, which was amazing. We provided gift cards, activities, boxes to all of our families with literally hundreds of dollars worth of activities, and everyone Zoomed in. It was so fun. We've just basically shifted everything right now since we're not able to be in the hospital, but parking is a huge service that we always need. So if you're interested in getting involved, please reach out to us on our website. We would love to get you more involved. Pediatric cancer hasn't stopped, and we just have to keep doing our mission and helping as many families as we can serve. Actually, ironically, we help families at TCH and MD Anderson, but even during COVID pandemic lockdown, we were asked to reach out to families at Children's Memorial Hermann. So we've actually expanded during this crazy time, which is interesting, actually. So
That's great. And Alan, why don't you tell us a little bit about how people can get involved through HRP? I'm seeing Meredith Morris says we have an awesome silent auction too. Share the link. Put the link in the comments, please, so people get involved there and get to be a part of that. But Alan, why don't you tell us about some of the different things that we're going to do and some of the goals that we have?
Absolutely. And I'll echo real quick a side story. I'm in St. Louis. That's home base for me. And I had a friend whose daughter had bone cancer. And they were down here at MD Anderson, kind of fighting the fight, trying to find some solutions. Not knowing where to stay, not dealing with parking, dealing with meals, kind of everything they had to deal with while they were down here. I shot an email to Lynn, and Lynn had a Candlelighters counselor in their room the next day to talk to them, to go, hey, how are you doing? How can we help you? So it's awesome for what they do, obviously, for this community, but the partnership we've had with between HRP and Candlelighters has kind of allowed us to go, hey, Lynn, what can you do? And within a day, they've got somebody in the room. So
wow.
It's amazing. It's an amazing organization. But yeah, I was fortunate around 10 years ago when Steve Rogers rolled off our board to take over the golf tournament. So we, sorry, I'm getting on a screen.
That's okay. It's okay.
Let's go bring it in.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. I was able to take over the tournament. Steve left a great legacy with that tournament, but we moved it to Wildcat Golf Club, who has been amazing to work with each year. They have been so accommodating year after year. They are awesome. They take great care of us. Those of you'll see tomorrow how awesing they are to deal with.
I can't wait to tear that course up.
Yeah, it's gonna be
awesome.
awesome. You're gonna get some championship barbecue. Lynn brings in the Planet Texas barbecue team. They come in and do a great job. So it's awesome. But yeah, we took over back in 2012, even going back to when Steve took over the tournament. We've raised over $160,000 just through this tournament. And that doesn't include the different things that HRP does too. So Lynn touched on a few of them, but We get involved in their fun walk each September. We attend their margarita taste off.
Well, let's talk about each individual event, because I want people to know what HRP is doing, because as the broader relocation community is watching this right now, and we're kind of making our calendar for the year and saying, okay, when am I going to get down to Houston? And you know, as you mentioned, you're from St. Louis, and I'm from Dallas. People come in from all over the country to be at HRP events. So talk to us about some of these individual events and kind of go deep and tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say as it relates to Candlelighters, our first big event is the Astros event each year. So that typically falls in June or July based on whenever the Astros schedule comes out. We pick a day game. We host some Candlelighters families there. They come, they get the whole family, as Opal kind of mentioned. It's not just about the child that's battling, but the entire family comes, siblings, they're able to have a day at the Astros. Really have a blast that day. It's even better if the Astros win for them. But
they've been winning a lot.
Yeah, they have been. It's been a good run. Early on, I think when we started doing that back in 2010 or so, we had some dry years. You know,
I think it's because you've been doing it that the Astros have turned it around.
And then about 5 years ago, it flipped, and then we were having problems getting tickets. You know, but no, it's been a great event. We love. I think from a networking perspective, you know, the people that come into Houston are the people that live here, all the suppliers, the clients that attend. We have a great time networking, but I think we have so much more fun being able to watch all of the families just kind of enjoy a normal day. You know, it's not a day at the hospital. It's not a day getting treatment. They're just there to have fun.
Yeah. Lynn?
And Ben, I was just going to add that HRP treats our families at the Astros game like their royalty. They all get an Astros bag and, you know, deluxe food and a private tour behind the scenes. I mean, it's really an amazing experience. It's not just an Astros game. It's an amazing experience. So it's been a really, really special activity for our families that we actually have to rotate so that, because it's a very popular event. So
we put Faye in charge of getting the Astros bags together, so those bags have blown up since then. You know, they used to just be really cool little bags, and now they're like huge shopping bags and stuff.
Nice.
You know,
nothing wrong with that.
So besides this amazing Astros game, which people have to, you know, get on a rotation for.
Yeah.
What other events?
We roll into the fun walk, which is early September, right, Lynn?
Yep.
That's usually early September. They do the fun walk, which HRP will typically have a team. We have local corporations that also have teams together, fundraising teams. Pre-COVID, everyone would meet out. Is it Memorial Park?
Nope, it's at Terry Hershey Park. Yes.
Terry Hershey, sorry. Meet at Terry Hershey Park, you know, have a fun walk. That rolls into the next is Margarita Taste Off or camp?
Yep. We have a Margarita Taste Off event, which used to be in the spring, but because of COVID, we just
Tell me about a Margarita Taste Off. Is it like a chili cook-off? What is a margarita?
Actually,
now, we had some people attend that you could probably ask about it, but I don't know if they'll remember how it all
Yeah, you almost skipped it. You're like, did we do that this year?
If anybody sees Meredith or Sharon Pfeffer, you can ask them how it was. They may not remember.
Tell me Meredith was there. If Meredith's still on. Yeah. No, it is a very, very fun event. As you can imagine, actually it's at Kirby Ice House. I know y'all are going there tonight. So, we just had it 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And, basically we invite local restaurants. We had 21 restaurants this year. And we partner with Don Julio Tequila. And so they bring their
partner with Don Julio Tequila. How do you partner with Don Julio Tequila?
They have been partnering with us for 13 years. They are amazing. I love them. So, and they basically donate all the tequila. The restaurants bring their mix and compete for the best margarita, best appetizer, things like that. It is such a fun event. We just had it and it raised $90,000. So we were super excited. We couldn't have it the year before because of COVID. So everybody, I think, was ready to taste every margarita. So you get samples at every restaurant and you vote on which is your favorite margarita. So
how many margaritas are in? I'm sorry, I'm going deep on this. How many margaritas are entered in the margarita?
Well, we had 21 restaurants and you can try every one. We try to encourage the restaurants to do, a small sample, but some do generously for their sample. But we encourage Uber and
I can't wait to hear if the attendees made it through. All
people are loving this. Nice partnership, Jana says. This is great. People are all about this. Yeah, we all love Don. That's right, Mike. This sounds like a great event. I think people are going to be coming up from all over the real industry to join that one. Yep. That's fantastic. And is it the same week every year?
So actually, we're it was in the spring, then we moved it back to the fall because of COVID, because we weren't able to have it in 2020. But now we're moving it back to spring. So it's probably going to be in about 5 months. So everybody kind of be looking. We'll advertise it. So probably in about May, we're thinking, or April, May.
Well, people are wanting to know how they sign up to be a judge. Is there a judging system?
We do have judges. We do have judges, and we have celebrity judges that come. We've had some Texans and local and news personalities who've judged, but we also have local individuals, because we need to know the notes. That obviously the staff can't sample every margarita, so we need to know which are really the best margaritas. So.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Mike, I'll plug Mike. Mike Faye is kind of a big deal. So if you want him to be a judge, I'm sure he'd be willing to do that. All right, so we got the margarita taste off, and then what else is on the calendar?
From an HRP perspective, we were right into the golf tournament then.
Okay.
So for us, that's typically November each year. I've been fortunate to chair it the last 10 years or so, but this year, Samantha Hoffer and Meredith Morris have really jumped on board, and we're going to see probably our biggest turnout tomorrow, not only from a sponsorship perspective, but from a player perspective. So we're super excited about that. I think it's going to be like 80 degrees tomorrow, sunny. So it's going to be perfect weather. So we're excited about that. We end the year at our holiday event. So our Houston Relocation Holiday event in December, and that's when we do our toy drive. And that's awesome too, because we have to walk in that room. I mean, Opal talked about the Candlelighters involvement we have there, which is amazing, because it creates more perspective for us and why we're really there and what we're doing. But to see all the toys, to be there and just see all the gift cards and the toys and the bikes and everything that are there, and then to see it get loaded onto a truck and knowing it's going to be delivered to a family throughout the years. Awesome.
Wow. And Lynn, how many families do you support through Candlelighters in a given year?
Well, we actually support through any of our services about $2,500 families a month. Actually, it touched in some way, in some fashion. So between some of our services, and actually, it's kind of crazy. Like I mentioned before, a lot of the toys from the toy drive will be used for our adoptive family program, because we're currently partnering with businesses. But this week alone, we were just talking about this, we had 13 families diagnosed with pediatric cancer in the Houston area alone. So people don't realize that, but this is a very, very challenging time right now in the Houston community. So that's why we're so grateful for events like this.
Has this, and I don't know the answer to this question, but has COVID impacted this problem at all, or your ability to support, or pediatric cancer, or any of that?
To support, I'm going to say no. From a parent perspective, it's lonely, because we were inpatient for 4 months when everything shut down. So from a parent perspective, it was lonely because nobody wanted to leave their room. There wasn't the camaraderie or the community, the sense of community you get with other parents going through the same thing. So Candlelighters totally innovated everything they did and got to us virtually. And they still called and they still texted and they still took care of us outside of the hospital setting. They still provided their programs for us.
And Opal, tell them a little bit about when Alex relapsed, how you guys you and Chris couldn't even be together.
So they shut like the medical center, they shut the thing down. And we were able, it was early March, it was spring break, and we had just gotten an email from the school saying we're going virtual for the rest of the year, which our boys were excited. We don't have to get up and go to school. It's amazing. And then we found out Alex relapsed literally 2 days later. And then they shut the med center down. So we had about 3 days together in the hospital, and then 90 days, just me and Alex. Because if you have, at the time, the rule was you can have 2 caregivers switch out, but you have to be there 14 days and you can't leave for 14 days. So my husband has a job. He's essential worker at a plant. So he had to be at work, and Lynn lovingly let me work from the hospital. So I was still able to work as well and then take care of my son. But it was just me and Alex because my husband couldn't take that 14 days. It was lonely, to say the least. Yeah.
Wow. Lynn, I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask everybody that's watching right now. If you're watching right now, I know we got a bunch of people on LinkedIn, some people on Facebook and YouTube. Hit that heart button right now. Send a little love out here to Candlelighters. Lynn, how can people support you if they want to find you online?
Absolutely. Well, we're on Facebook and Instagram, Candlelighters Houston, and also by going to our website, www.candle.org, O-R-G. And we would love to get people involved. And obviously, Houston is one of the biggest medical centers. And so we don't only serve, families in Houston. People come from all over the world, honestly, to seek services at MD Anderson and Texas Children's Hospital. So
awesome. Yeah, go ahead and hit that website and go ahead and donate. Also, let's talk a little bit about the silent auction too.
Yeah, Samantha Hoffers put together an awesome silent auction for us tomorrow. So when she comes up, I'll let her
let's bring
give
her
the
up.
address.
Right.
But
let's bring her up.
lots of good items out there. Bid often, and it's open now. It'll be open until 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Awesome. Alan, thank you so much for everything you do. And I can't wait to golf.
Love you,
and paint
ladies.
tomorrow.
thank you.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, Samantha Hoffer here. How we doing?
Hey guys. Doing
Hi,
great.
Samantha.
Happy to be here. Hi guys. Hey Lynn. Hey Opie.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh guys, so we have this amazing auction happening, and it's happening online now. So for years and years while we've been doing the golf tournament, we've always had a big raffle on site to raise additional funds for Candlelighters. And when COVID happened, we figured out how to move it online. So now it's even better because we've gotten an even bigger, and whether you are at the golf tournament or not at the golf tournament, you can participate. There's even an option to just donate directly if you don't want any of the prizes for any reason, but there's some incredible prizes in there. There's Kendra Scott jewelry, there are Texans tickets, there is a trip that you can win. So the link is 32auctions.com, 32auctions.com/HRP Golf 2021. And
All right, somebody put that into the comments right now, so it's hyperlinked so people can hit that. Say it one more time, Jana. Can someone backstage put that in there?
Yes.
What is it again?
32auctions.com/HRP Golf 2021. And it's been amazing for us to be able to do additional things for Candlelighters, and everybody who's out there can go directly on there and support them.
Let me ask you. So if I want to buy something, so I go to that website, and when is the auction over?
So it ends tomorrow at 5:00.
Tomorrow at 5:00.
All evening, all day tomorrow. Everyone's going to be out golfing. They're going to be drinking. They're going to get competitive. So be at your computers.
Well, I'm going to start drinking tonight, so I might start bidding tonight. And then I'm going to go back in tomorrow, and I'm going to bid in case Alan tries to jump me on something. Is there an item in particular that you're looking at on that?
I mean, I'm looking at one of the Texans packages, which are pretty awesome.
I know you don't want to tip your hand right now because if people start bidding on it.
I mean, I don't know. There's so many amazing ones here. We have an awesome family night. Just if you want to go see some Christmas lights at the Sugarland Skeeters, they gave us 4 tickets, and you've got a big gift card to take the whole family out to your restaurant. There are so many amazing packages in there. Like I said, there's some Kendra Scott jewelry. There's just a margarita package. You can have a margarita take yourself at your home.
Mike Belia, that one's for you, buddy. Margarita package, man.
Lots and lots of wine stuff. There is a wine tasting for 20, private wine class for 20 that you can win in there. Really some amazing
private wine class for 20. What if you show up by yourself?
Then maybe you get 20 times the wine. I hope you get 20 times the
Nice. Fantastic. I'm going to ask the room here. We got some people here. Anybody checking out that auction there? Anybody see anything they want to bid on?
Yeah.
Faye, what are you going to bid on, Faye?
So there's a wine basket. There's
Wine basket.
Texans tickets, and then an all hands vodka soda gift basket.
Nice.
Yeti, and I'm a fan of the Yeti.
Vodka soda gift. And is this okay? So now it closes tomorrow at 5. Are the prizes given out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or-
So if you're in person, they're going to be given out. If you are not in person, we will figure out how to get it to you, or maybe you just have to come to Houston, and that's another reason for you to come down here.
I love it. This is fantastic. And look at Lindsay coming through.
Perfect.
Yay.
Look at Lindsay. Lindsay Altman here with 32auctions.com/HRP Golf 2021. I don't know why I'm reading. Click the button, everybody. It's in the comments.
Get in there. It makes it super easy. And guys, this is just such an easy way to support this amazing organization. I mean, being in the relocation space and being in Houston, working with Candlelighters is just such a natural symbiosis. We have so many people coming here for cancer treatments. I know I have a furniture rental company. I'm always setting up places for people who are coming here, and they just need their lives easier. And we do that on the relocation side, and Candlelighters does that from an emotional perspective. And it's just really wonderful working with them. They even do other things throughout the year. Like I've worked with them just personally they'll do like cookie drop-offs for all the nurses. So you can just, sign up for a week and you're in charge of bringing all the cookies down there and making all the nurses happy, and it makes everybody's lives better. So
yes, thank you, Samantha. That's called our Candlelighters Cares. We realized that our medical staff really needed a lot of love and support right now. So like she mentioned, we just bring treats once a month, breakfast tacos, cookies, everything like that. So we've had several HRP members partner with us through the Candlelighters Cares program as well, which is lovely. I know that doctors and nurses so appreciate that.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Sherelle, I want to know if you're watching right now, go hit this link that Lindsay put in there. Okay, go hit the link. Make sure the link works. First, can everybody test the link? Make sure it works. Go on the site, and I want to know right now, what is your favorite item there? If you can get any item on there, what is it? Sherelle saying, I heard there's a ranch water basket with a couple of tequilas to choose from. Watch out.
There sure is. And you guys really got to dive in there. Look in the descriptions because there's a lot of bundled packages that have groups of prizes, and there are amazing, amazing things in there.
This is fantastic. I want to talk about the HRP board. I want to talk about the vision for the end of 2021 and into 2022 as well. But I want to wrap here with the Candlelighters folks. Christina Swank says the link works. All right, Christina. Now that I know you're in there,
What is she bidding on?
what are you bidding on, Christina? What are you bidding on? Let's see here. Valerie's saying ranch water is amazing. Yes, that's definitely a Texas thing.
I mean, it is amazing. Have
great.
you had ranch water since you've been down here?
I've had the canned ranch water. I haven't had the homemade ranch water.
Ooh, I mean, it's the easiest thing. You just have to have Topo Chico. That's really the.
Well, I mean,
That's the
Topo
necessary
Chico
part.
and tequila are like easy to find in Texas, but y'all don't know how good you have it down here.
Yeah,
Okay, try
we're
going to
like-
Michigan and ordering a Topo Chico.
Can we talk about the other things that are being sold at the golf event tomorrow to
Ooh.
raise money?
Sure.
And
Yes.
that people should bring cash.
Definitely.
How much they can expect to pay for those things.
Definitely. If you are going to be there on site and you are playing golf, we are doing a super prize. It's going to be an awesome Yeti cooler filled with tons and tons and tons of alcohol. Tons of alcohol. And so it's only $20. And you get 2 mulligans, you get 2 raffle prizes, and then we're going to be selling more raffle tickets all throughout the day.
And the raffle tickets are $20.
The raffle tickets are,
How much are they?
there's going to be 5 for $20.
5 for $20.
Yes.
That nobody knows. We're just making a number. 5 for 20.
That's going to be the additional raffle
5
tickets.
for 20. 10 for 200. All right. Yeah.
Laura's
So
going to be selling them by the arm's length. We're just going to be out
I've
there.
got a
And
bunch of 20s in my wallet. I'm in. I'm all in on this. All right. This is fantastic. What's that?
yeah.
Should, should we get them out?
He's
right
going to
now?
buy his mulligans now. We
I'm
got
buying
him
my.
on the
I
list.
did say I was in for a dozen mulligans,
Yeah.
which is at least six of those
He's determined to win.
packages. Yeah, I really am. Maybe I'll score already.
Ooh, okay. Lynn, here we go.
I'm in.
We
I'm
got
in here.
Thank you. Ben's already supporting us. This is amazing.
Right now, and I'm saving some for tomorrow when I've been drinking. All right, I'm in for $100 with the raffle tickets.
All right.
There you go.
There
All
we go.
All right, we're in. Let's do it. I want to ask Lynn and Opal, before we get to the HRP board, I want to just ask y'all, do you want to leave us with a final thought kind of about Candlelighters? Opal, I'll ask you to go first if you don't mind.
I was asked once, what is the one word that I can take away from my experience with them? And it's hope. They bring me and my family hope that everything's going to be okay no matter what.
Wow. Thank you, Opal. Lynn, would you give us a final thought?
And I would just tag on to that and say family, because we really are a family. Like Opal mentioned, we support the whole family in everything that we do. When a child's diagnosed with cancer, the entire family needs us. And HRP has become part of our Candlelighters family. So we are just so grateful for y'all. And thank you for letting us come on, Ben, too. So
Thanks
Thanks
for being
for letting
here,
me share
Lynn.
my
I can't wait to support tomorrow and get to know more about Candlelighters and kind of do some good with all of you. So thanks for being on here and telling us about your mission. And I hope that everybody watching can go hit the Candlelighters website, go hit the silent auction website, and just get involved through HRP and directly. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Opal. Appreciate y'all being here.
thank you.
Thanks,
And we'll
Lynn.
see you tomorrow at the golf tournament.
I'll see you tomorrow with the barbecue. Can't wait. All right. Take care, y'all.
Bye.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk more about HRP because this is my first time in Houston for HRP. So excited right now to be here. I'm feeling the love. It does feel like family right now. I got the warm and fuzzies going with the Candlelighters talk and everything. I want to hear more about the organization, and I want to hear about kind of what 2021's been about, and then also going into 2022 and kind of what the plans are from each of the board members who are here. So do you want to lead us off, kind of, Samantha, and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I am on the board in the sponsorship pillar. So I got to come on and really worked with Alan originally my first year. And so I got to learn all about the golf tournament from him. And then we're in charge of bringing in sponsors every year to be a part of our relocation group, help us with putting on our educational events, happy hours, getting everybody together. You have the ability to sponsor.
You said educational events and happy hours. Do those two things go together? It's like college.
They happen separately, but sometimes like night before and day of.
There you go. There you go. I love it.
Got a party, then study.
I love it.
So a little bit of everything. And they also get the opportunity to sponsor our Candlelighters specific events, like the golf tournament we're having tomorrow, like the Astros event, which is a super, super fun one. We haven't been able to do it because of COVID, but we're definitely getting back to it in this next year.
So people that are watching right now
Yeah.
are really psyched about HRP right now.
Yeah.
How could they help it, right? So if they want to get involved and they want to sponsor next year, what are some of the opportunities to do that?
Well, they can reach out to me directly. So I can give you guys my information. You can reach me at Hoffer Furniture, and I'm Samantha Hoffer. So it's pretty easy to remember.
That's pretty easy.
So you can just let me know. Like I got an email the other day for someone who had just gone on our website and signed up. It actually is available. You can just go on the website right now. You would be a 2022 year sponsor. And that way you get to have your name on all the events, depending on your sponsorship level. There is different kinds of promotions, and you get to meet everybody and see them.
Yeah, I'm talking to a lot of people right now that are making their budget for next year.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of have a little bit of money saved that they haven't really spent, frankly, over the last couple of years due to COVID and not really getting out and being kind of like, let's wait and see on how 2021 goes. And now they're ready to go all in on 2022. So to me, it seems like HRP makes a lot of sense to sponsor.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing organization. The events that we put on that bring people in from all over the country, they are coming from absolutely everywhere, certainly not just here locally. And we even have one of our sponsorship levels that includes a membership. So if you're a platinum sponsor, you get a membership for free, and then you are already in.
How much is a platinum sponsorship?
That one.
$900.
$900.
That's cheap compared to a lot of the.
There we go.
$900. There you go.
$900.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. You get a membership. Speaking of Faye, Faye's gonna come in and tell us a little bit about the holiday party.
Yep, she's got all the good information there. But
Awesome.
It's really great to talk to you.
You too. Sounds good. See you tomorrow, Sam.
See you tomorrow.
All right, Faye, you're
I
back.
feel like my placeholder moved a little bit.
It
so I
did
don't
move.
know.
Yeah, Alan was getting ready.
Yeah, Alan was getting a little
It's
close.
kind of shimmying,
All right, I think
walking
this is
over
gonna
there.
have to work. Okay, so excited to talk about our
Yes.
holiday event now.
Okay.
December 1st. It's
Okay.
at the RuPor in City Center Memorial area. No, it's not City Center.
The
It's Memorial
RuPor?
City Mall.
What is the RuPor?
RuPor.
Like RuPaul?
No, like RuPor, Louisiana style.
Oh,
Gumbo,
that's a place? I didn't know that was a
gumbo,
place.
oyster. I don't know what's on the menu, but what I get when I go there, gumbo, oysters.
I love all those things.
Oh my gosh! So you're gonna
I'm
come.
a big oyster person.
December 1st is our holiday party, and it's at RuPor, which the food is amazing. Houstonians know it. You're gonna
Love
come
it.
down. Now it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I'm committing them live right now that it's done.
Yeah.
And delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't have a conflict. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, I have a conflict. I'm sorry. I was gonna let you go along, but you was really trying to nail me down. I'm like, you know what? I see you going for the close. No, I wish I could be. I'll be there in spirit, and maybe y'all can FaceTime me when you're having a couple beverages. But no, it does sound amazing though.
Yes. And the best part about it, come out. Well, so first, registration is open for that. We'll be sending out some more email communications for you to register for the holiday event after our golf event. Is over
Lindsay,
tomorrow.
you're going to be our link person. Can you get a link to the registration for this event? Lindsay's looking at me like,
I was
boy,
over
you're on
there.
thin ice right now.
I was over there doing it for her on her phone.
Were you? Okay.
I'm not there.
Throw a link in the comments so people can register now while they're all excited about it.
So yes, you can go on and register, and you can renew your membership for 2022 while you're on there if you'd like. But Laura Jensen will talk more about that in a minute. But the best part about our holiday social is we do ask that you come with a new unwrapped toy, a gift card, something that you're bringing with you to benefit a Candlelighters family for Christmas. And we also typically, we will pick a tag from the Candlelighters Angel Tree, where there's a family that has asked for items for, for their Christmas, that will gather, those funds and buy all those items to also gift a family.
Wow, that's special. Imagine that, you're going through that, and then you all of a sudden you get this big old Christmas and holiday season. That's awesome.
Feels good.
Anything anybody else should know?
I mean, come to have fun because you're coming to the HRP event.
Yeah, no, I'm learning that already. I mean, we're still at work right now. We're in an office building. I'm having a blast right now, and I can't wait to go to Kirby's Ice House here in a second. Let's see. We got Laura. Laura's going to talk about membership.
And yep, real quick, I want to just throw in there before Laura gets on that we have a great lineup for next year of events. So, we're planning on getting back to the HRP rodeo, which we started out doing every year.
Can you time out? Laura,
sorry.
sit down. I'm just kidding. Tell me about the rodeo.
So we started out doing a Relo rodeo roundup, where we pick a hotel down by the NRG where the rodeo is held at, and we do an all-day educational event at that hotel. That's close by. We all hop on the trail, the Amtrak. What's it
The
called?
Amtrak. I want an Amtrak. Go to El Paso. The light rail.
The light rail. You can tell I don't live in downtown. Okay? So you hop on the light rail.
Hop on the trail. Like a real rodeo. Like we're riding on the trail. I'm sorry. We got a stagecoach, and we go. Where are we going in our stagecoach? I love it. This is great. This is so super. All right, so we get in our stage. Where we go?
I live in the suburbs. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are we going, Alan?
Houston Rodeo.
Houston Rodeo.
If we go to the Houston Rodeo, we get a tent at the Wine Garden. It's the championship wine garden. For those of you who know, you know. But also, 50 Cent was just here buying like the most expensive bottle of wine since he moved to H-Town.
All right.
So we might see 50 there. You just never
50.
know.
All right. Sorry, I'm
and
getting
then,
excited now.
of course,
When is this? Is in
March.
March? Yeah. Oh, it's still cool too.
Yeah. And then, we hang out at the Wine Garden having beverages and food. And then those who want to go to a concert, depending on who's playing that night, go. And those who don't, just stay and drink until the rodeo closes.
There's a rodeo, a tent, a wine tent, and a concert.
Yes.
What could go wrong? All right.
Be on the lookout.
Sounds amazing.
Now that the rodeo is back after COVID, we're, that'll be something that your board will be working on to put together to be able to bring that to you. And with that, I will move over because Laura's been patiently waiting. Thank you.
This is great. Thank you so much for that rundown. This is fantastic. All right, Faye. Sounds good. And we've got Laura here. Laura Jensen.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are
There
you?
you go.
All right,
Come
I'll
on
get
in.
all in here.
There you
Okay.
go.
Faye's a tough act to follow.
She is.
So I don't know that I have anything quite as exciting as the rodeo and all that it entails, but I'm going to talk for a second about membership for 2022. It's that time of year again, right? Thanksgiving is next week. Oh my God, how did we get here? Then we're into Christmas, and then it's 2022.
Oh.
So it's already time to start renewing your memberships, or if you're not an HRP member, I don't know why.
I'm not an HRP member. I'm going to have to
Oh
become
my
an HRP member.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Can I be your first new member?
Absolutely. Excellent. Okay,
All right,
my
I'm
job
in.
is done.
Yeah,
No.
you just hit your membership goal.
Membership
Plus
goal
one.
done, right?
All right.
So if you are not a member or if you're looking to renew, you can do like they said, and on the registration for the holiday party, you can click on the link to renew there, or you can go to HoustonReloPros.org, go to membership, and then hit join or renew. We would love, love, love to have you next year. We've got a lot of great stuff, and it's usually a little less expensive to come to our fabulous events if you're already a member.
Nice. If you're watching right now, hit that like button right now. Also, let's put the link to register for membership in the comments. I'm looking at Lindsay. Lindsay, can you stop already? Put it in there, and then like that when it comes across. Although Sherelle's been pretty handy with those links.
Thank you, Sherelle.
So go ahead and put those links in there, and then like those links. Also, if somebody's watching this and has my credit card, please sign me up for it.
Do it.
And
Thank you.
I'm in on it. This is great. Is there do you guys do like an early bird registration, or is there like a cutoff or anything like that?
Never cut off. Join anytime.
You just get more value, but
You just get exactly.
it's $90
Yeah,
to register. Okay,
really
as a
are.
member.
Yeah.
And
so
if you're watching this right now and you are a member of HRP, Houston Relo Pros, which I actually really like that. That's really cool. Put it in the comments. I want to know if you're a member. Check in. Let us know if you're a member.
And if you're a member, renew now so you don't have to think about it later. Just go ahead and get it done. One more thing off your list.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you
Fantastic.
so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
the
you so
time.
much, Laura. And I will see you tomorrow.
I will see you tomorrow.
Actually, I will see you tonight, probably at the.
Well, yeah, you'll
Kirby
see me tonight
Ice
at
House.
Kirby Ice House, and then tomorrow again at the golf tournament where you'll be both painting and golfing, right?
Yeah, simultaneously.
Simultaneously?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome. Come on over here. Look, this is fantastic. The hits keep coming. We've got Miranda here. Miranda, what's going on?
Not much. It's nice to actually finally meet you in person.
I know, isn't this fun?
Yeah.
You guys are meeting all the people.
I know.
the
Welcome to
HRP.
Houston. Welcome to Houston.
I feel so welcome.
We're happy to have you.
Y'all are such a welcoming
Those flowers
bunch.
actually look amazing behind
Don't they?
us as well.
I know. I was like, I
You
need
could not have
lilies,
picked
so
a
that's-
better spot. Yeah.
Flowers, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are real chilies. Tell us about scholarships.
Yes. So the HRP board, we actually sponsor 2 scholarships. We're at our 9th year for the year 2022. We'll be offering our 9th year of scholarships to 2 lucky seniors. Each will be selected. You've got to enter your applications, write your essay. All the letters have been sent out as of yesterday. We reach out to about 33 school districts in the Houston and surrounding areas. So we're trying to get as many people to apply as possible. 2 $2,500 scholarships will be offered to 2 seniors. in
225.
Yes.
Okay, so what are the criteria? What are you
That's
looking
actually
for?
a great question. So cumulative GPA of 3.0 or over,
Okay.
4.0, because apparently now you can have
Yeah,
up
like a
to like
5.5, I don't know.
an 8.0,
Yeah, it gets
6.0
wild now.
GPA. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So 3.0 cumulative GPA out of 4.0.
Mhm.
You have to relocate it at least 50 miles between grades 9 and 12. So you actually have to be part of a family who relocated.
Okay.
That's how you can apply. So
Now,
that's your criteria.
Now, do they need to be members, or does anyone in their family need to be members, or is this really more about the families of transferees?
These are the families of transferees. Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. So it is very exciting. Applications are open. Everything's updated on the Houston Relocation Professionals website. There's a waiver to sign. There's an application to complete. You have to write an essay. You'll submit your SAT scores once you have those available, and we'll get your GPA. So
And is this only for undergrads? Is this only for high school students?
it's only for high school students. Well,
Okay.
it's for seniors.
Seniors.
So, yeah. So you have to be a senior.
Senior in high
Yes.
school.
Yes.
Miranda, did we talk about the 3rd scholarship that we partnered with?
Yes, so we actually partner, HRP also partners with ERC, so they will also do a $1,000 scholarship as well, in addition to the 2 $2,500 scholarships.
So is that kind of like third place?
Yes, that's what we said. It is third place.
It is third place. Now we got 3 places here,
Yes,
y'all.
no place.
Well, yeah, hey, that's right. That's fantastic. So what do if people are watching this right now?
Yeah.
Is it restricted to Houstonians or?
Yeah, so the 33 school districts that we are reaching out to are our public schools in the Houston and surrounding areas. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's offered through Houston Relocation Professionals. So we do try, and we're a huge city, so we cover quite a bit of bases.
Okay.
So the letters actually just went out this morning to all of the contacts on our distribution list. So the counselors, lead counselors, principals, whoever we've contacted, will upload all the application information onto their scholarship websites, so that all the seniors who are eligible can go ahead and start applying. Applications are due February 15th, so keep that date in mind.
February 15th.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do once you award your 2 or 3 scholarship recipients?
Yeah.
What is that process like?
So we're actually going to request a picture from them and then a little statement of acceptance from them as well. At one of our next events next spring, we will present the actual scholarship award winners to one of our HRP events.
Do you invite them to the event?
Customarily prior to COVID, we always had the awarded scholarship winners actually come and
You bring them to the wine
bring-
tent at the rodeo?
well, so no.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But seriously.
Everyone's invited.
No, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
really cool. I'm actually a scholarship chair at another regional.
Oh, you
So
really?
yeah, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So I appreciate you just educating
I
me.
actually have no
on
idea
best
what I'm doing
practices.
either. So I'm
yeah.
learning. I'm
Hey,
learning as we go.
We're all just playing Relo out
That's
here,
right.
doing the best we can.
All doing
So
the best we
I
can.
really appreciate
Yes.
you doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Very cool.
Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Well, that might be everything. Is it time to go to Kirby Ice House? Can we bring everybody back in for a group here? Photo here. Look at this. We got, look at this. Sherelle saying great job. Brian Smith here is a member. This is fantastic. People are shouting out Faye. Lindsay's over here doing an amazing job. Here, get up front, everybody. No, get up front. Get up front. So we can all get in here. Get in here. Wait, you're already in. There you go. Hey, everybody. All right, there we go. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in today. Hit that like button. I'm over here trying to find how to click this button from like a million miles away. Thanks everybody. And Faye, do you want to close us out with a final thought or final call to action for anybody?
Yes, register to become a member of HRP if you are not. If you are a member, make sure you come out to our holiday event to support Candlelighters and keep supporting relocation in Houston. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Take